The NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. So it's Miami now. Here's James. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, handling the contact so well. Bronny James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
And Ball gets it to go.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him. There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drives. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Porzingis misses. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to James. Now here's McCollum. The 3. No good there. Ball taking his time here. Now Butler. No good on the 3. And here they come. Here's Granger. And again, no good by Miami. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Worthy. Back to Ball. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. Out to James. Here's Granger. And there's the drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one falls for Ball. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Ball. Saric with some nice D. Here's McCollum. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Ball no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Pass to Worthy. And he drives in for three, Porzingis. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Ariza. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Virginia Beach leading by 4. Back to Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
Boy, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
Butler hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
So it's Miami now. Outside Tatum. Outside Carter. To the left wing. Pass to Tatum. McCollum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Tatum with a screen. There's the 3. McCollum's shot is off. And we played through the first minute here in the second. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Now, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Carter. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Kept alive. Ooh, poked away. McCollum with a steal. Here's Worthy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Virginia Beach leading by 9. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. There's McCollum with the 3. And again, no good by Miami. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Tatum with the block.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
And stolen by Porzingis. It's 2-on-1. Up the floor.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Young. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Miami trails by 11. Outside Butler. Back to Young. The three is up. Thompson, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George outside. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
Ariza gets the three ball to go. Ariza's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And so off the tip, it's New York. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Virginia Beach. Pass to Porzingis. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Halliburton. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And it's Giannis missing. New York with the ball. Robinson with it. Outside Leonard. The three. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Halliburton with the steal. McGrady outside. Jacks up a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. It's stolen by McGrady. From beyond the arc and then some.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
They grab their own miss. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Here's Ball. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. McGrady outside. McAdoo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Ball with a wide open look. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Leonard. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Just 5 to shoot. And Ball slams it in.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
New York leading by 6. Outside Leonard. And the shot is good. Leonard's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Yeah. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint, possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Leonard. Back to Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Robinson down low. 6 points for him. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Cunningham with it. George picks him up.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
This is his first free throw of the game. And New York making a change here. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Worthy. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Worthy's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Sigma. And he dunks it down.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New York leading by 9. Pass to Sigma. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The screen from Brown. And they double up Brown. Worthy with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
They get it again. The kick out to Brown. Misses the 3. Virginia Beach trails by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Pass to Sigma. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Sigma's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Red. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Red's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Virginia Beach, trailing by 13. Here's the three. Good on the triple. Ball's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Virginia Beach. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And here is Ball. 9 points in the game so far. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Virginia Beach shooting their third free throw shot of the game. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Yeah, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Stolen by Ball. Softly drops in the floater. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Now, here's George. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Outside Leonard. Pass to Robinson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now a 9-point New York lead.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
Stolen by Robinson. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Robinson. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
New York, no good that time either.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Giannis. Still yet to score.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here is Robinson. 7-point differential. And it's in there.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Back to Halliburton. Pass to McAdoo. Outside for Halliburton. And again, New York with the triple. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
5 seconds left to play in the third. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's McGrady. Now, here is Robinson. Halliburton at the elbow. The 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Robinson. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And that jump shot of Butler is really smooth. He just rises up comfortably there and makes it look effortless.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Pass to McAdoo. New York moving it around. They set the screen. Halliburton. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender. That time.
Oh, what a move! Giannis!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
McGrady outside. Over Butler. Outside for Robinson. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Robinson's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And Robinson throws it down.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
And it's sent back by McAdoo. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And he's good on the first of 3.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. And the 3 off target. Virginia Beach trails by 14. Here's ball. Rebounded by McAdoo.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's McAdoo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
17 seconds left in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
2 things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Halliburton hits them both. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton with the steal. And Halliburton slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game. Deep 2 from Ball. Off the inbound, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Chicago with the ball. Right side Robinson. Over Porzingis. Off the left rim and out. Releases. Ball no good.
Boy, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Back to Halliburton. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. On defense, Virginia Beach. Now Young. Left side, Roy. Stolen by Ball. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Boy, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
Outside, Ball. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by George.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Now, here's Wagner. Towns the screen. To halt the run. Here's Mutombo. And the rejection by Jackson. And here comes the break. And taken away by Roy. Here's Young. Finished off the break.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Now, here's Ball. Giannis outside. Right side, Ball. And here's George for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And it's George finishing it off.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And Ball slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Roy. And just miss after miss right now.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, George. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago trails by 11. Pass to Wagner. Porzingis with the steal. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. There's Wagner with the 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And that does it for the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. It's Young on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Virginia Beach leading by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Here's Chicago. Pass to Wagner. Porzingis with the steal. George with the ball. Defended by Young. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
Hey, when you don't box out, George is the kind of guy that's going to make you pay for that. You got to get a body on him because he's terrific at anticipating and getting to the offensive glass.
And they're able to recover. They retain possession. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
Pass to Roy. Mutombo sets a screen with the shot. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Here's George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
Chicago trails by 19. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Jackson gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Love, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. The shot by Thompson, no good. Back to Ball. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 17 now.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
To the middle. Halliburton outside. Pass to Thompson. Paul George with the steal. All alone.